Hey guys, it's Kugli again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the latest version of the Pure Fusion OS for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, Pure Fusion ROM is an amazingly great ROM for the most part. I really do like that. The last time I did this ROM, my complaint was that the previous ROM by the same developer that had set a very high benchmark for a custom ROM. It was the Phoenix AEX ROM. That was one of the best ROMs which I've used for the OnePlus 3. But the Pure Fusion ROM, in my opinion, kind of did not make it that way. But I think that was kind of too much to ask for a new ROM. So I wanted to give this another try. So I did, and here is what it is. So let's get started now. First of all, in the settings menu, you can see in the About Phone page, it is Pure Fusion ROM. So this is the latest version. It does have a changelog. You can read everything which is going on. Now, a major thing is that the developer has changed. The original developer, the same guy who gave us OxygenOS camera on the custom ROM scene, he has moved on to a OnePlus 5, which was unfortunate, but that has opened up way for a new developer, and this is the new developer, so that does work out really well. So apart from that, in the About Phone page, you can see it is OnePlus 3. It is still on the Nougat release. It does have September security patches, which is great. It is still using this Render Zenith version 11 kernel rather than the latest one, which is version 12. So I do believe that the version 12 is the one with the Blueborn patches and all that. You can do that yourself, so that shouldn't be a big problem. Apart from that, it is using UberTC, that is toolchain and SLN status is enforcing. So Pure Fusion ROM in terms of features is really a feature-rich ROM. It does have enough features to keep you entertained. Let's get started with the features. Now, first of all, most of the features are inside the Pure Fusion settings. You can get to lock screen options. You can have all of these. It does have lock screen torch, lock screen charging info, scramble layout, fingerprint unlock, which is amazing. I really like that. Apart from that, notification drawer options are available, brightness slider, number of tiles can be customized for column, row and landscape, in portrait, all of that can be customized. All the icons can be enabled or disabled. It can also have a custom header image, which is cool. Apart from that, in the recent menu option, you do have recent apps option. You have clear all button, you can enable that, and all the location can be customized, which is pretty nice. Status bar option, you do have battery settings, so you do have battery bar, you have battery customization, battery styles, you do have circle inside the icon, outside the icon, percentage, all of that can be customized, which is really cool. Carrier label can also be enabled on the status bar. Clock settings are available where you can customize everything here, so that's pretty cool. Network traffic indicators can be enabled, and this is more of the full featured option which is available, which is really nice to see. Status bar icons can also be customized, so you can have all of these available. It also has the VOLT icon, which I really personally like. That is something which I really am happy about. Double tap to sleep is available. Brightness control, show notification count can also be enabled. Show Bluetooth battery status if your device supports that. Now, in the button section, you do have hardware button control. It does have accidental touch, which is available. Personally, I don't really find much use for it, but there is an option available which does work out. You can customize back button, home button and overview button, and this is the AUSP style customization, which does have a lot more features. And also you can select a custom application, which is pretty cool. The navigation bar is also available where you have options for customizing everything. I personally don't use navigation bar or nav bar, so you might have more mileage with that. Power menu customizations are also available. You do have options for this. Volume rocker customization are available. You do have even volume key cursor control, which I really appreciate. You also have control media volume rather than the ringtones. Volume wake, music controls can be enabled. Play ringtones from speakerphone or connected if you have a headphone connected. Also volume up for no disturb. All of these options are available, and also volume step can be customized, which is a nice feature. Now, in the system options, you do have display where you have a wake on plug, 3-finger gesture, which works out really well. LED controls can be customized, and it does have all of the options which is normally found in any other AUSP ROM. It is really cool to have. Dashboard options are available, but there is no dashboard number of row control, which I would have liked personally. That is one other aesthetic feature which I look into a ROM which I want to run, but This one does not have that. Media and notification control is available, so you can enable double tap for camera vibration. You can enable that. Media scanner behavior on boot. Power notification control can also be enabled. Peaking notification, ticker, low battery notification, disable FC notification, these are all available. In the miscellaneous option, you do have toast icon, you can enable that. Scroll cache is available and it is default enabled by default. You have in-call vibration options, sensor block per package, which does give you a little bit better battery life. MTP instead of charging, suspend actions, and it does come with the lock cat option. I have mentioned this in other reviews which I've done. It is really great feature to help the developer troubleshoot any issue if you are having. Not that this ROM has much issues, but still it is something which is available. Also, it does have task manager which is available, so you can enable that. This is the task manager option, you can have that. Clear all, go to services, all of that is available. That does work out really well. That is it in the main setting option. Now all of these options are what I have installed. It does support Substratum, it does have, I have installed Magisk myself, so that is also something there. In the display option, you do have the typical AOSP style functionality. You do have sRGB mode, which is from the latest OnePlus ROM, so that is the true sRGB stuff which is available. Front end display size can be customized like in any other AOSP ROM, which is pretty cool. In the security option, it does have a quick unlock feature, but again, it is only for 4-digit pin, and well, it right now alerts, which is really cool. I like that. And that much is it in these features section, because this is not the uber feature-rich ROM which was the Phoenix AEX ROM. This is much more dialed down, but in terms of that, it does get all that stability, that stable nature of not having the whole kitchen sink into it. So that is one thing. Feature wise, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because it is still a great feature-rich ROM. Now comes the battery life. I've been using this for quite some time now, and for the most part I really do like the battery life on this one. It is a battery friendly ROM for the most part. There's not much issues which I found in this. Idle range was about 1.2%, which is a great battery life in my opinion, and the active range was about 13%, which is on the better side of things. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for battery life. Now the performance of it, I got about 139,000, 138,900. Well, on the average, it was more about 138,000, 139,000, which is great. It is on the lower side still because I do have other custom ROMs which get about 146,000 in terms of performance. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 for performance. Now comes the stability of the ROM. As I've already mentioned, Nougat is on its end life in the custom ROM scene at least. So it's going to be the most stable, and it's going to be a really stable ROM, but that doesn't mean that this is anything special. It is just as stable as any other ROM, so I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Now comes the camera. Now it has 2 cameras, and in my opinion 2 of the best camera available for this phone. It has OS camera, which is Oxygen OS camera. As you can see, I personally don't even use Oxygen OS camera, but it is from the same developer who gave this to the custom ROM scene, so it does have RAW support. It does work out really well, and I am just amazing. I just really like it. Also, it does have Gcam now, and Gcam is the older version without more of the developer settings or anything like that, but it works out really well. I haven't had any issues with that. Also, the camera function, it does have 30 FPS without the dark screen, and also the 60 FPS mod, which does work out really well. So I'm really amazed with the camera option. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for camera. Now comes the aesthetics of it. Now this is one of those rare new ROMs which does not use the PA color theme thingy. So it just has Substratum, and yeah, for me Substratum is enough, but still there are other ROMs which use a little bit more and it goes a little extra mile. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 for aesthetics. Now the overall experience using this ROM. I knew about this even before I came into this ROM. This is going to be one of the more stable ROMs, one of the ROMs which I can use as a daily driver without sacrificing anything else. So I really like this, and it's been really good. It's been really nice for me. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because it's just amazing. Let me show you guys the boot animation, which is again one of the coolest boot animation for any custom ROM in my book. So because I really like this one.
Listen.
Here is the boot animation for Pure Fusion OS, and it's just amazing. I really like this boot animation. It will go into Pure Fusion ROM OS in a minute, and that is the moment I just like it. It's just amazing. I really like it. guess that should be it about the ROM then. As a final total score is going to math out about 6.57. I'm gonna give it 6.6 because it works out really well. It is a great ROM. The problem is there are a lot of other great ROMs also available, and personally I will still wait for an Oreo ROM from these developers, because right now Nougat is just becoming really mundane, and personally, I mean, Restoration Remix ROM is the only one which makes me excited anymore, so that's one thing. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM then. Hope you guys liked the video. Please share, subscribe and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.